Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Beltway Book Club. I am your host, Ellen Menny, and I am so excited to welcome my guest today, Mimi Montgomery. She is the author of Murder Bites and a journalist with Axios as well. Mimi, thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so fun to be here.
Yes, well, I'm so excited to have you back on the show. I had you on the show way back in January to talk about some of your favorite books of 2025. And now I'm so overjoyed to have you on the show for your own book. So can you tell me a little bit about Murder Bites?
Yes. So Murder Bites is a quirky murder mystery about this outcast in a small town where everyone is obsessed with their tiny little dogs. And the town is actually the site of this reality TV show called Posh. It's like America's Next Top Model, except with dogs, obviously. And the star dog walker is murdered in this really big spectacle involving the big Home Depot of skeletons. And so the main character, Margot, is blamed for the murder because she is this outcast. And so she has to team up with some of the people in the town that she originally wrote off and like forge some unlikely friendships to clear her name. And hijinks and silliness ensue.
Hijinks ensue. I was going to say that. And the humor in the book is so good. I mean, the way you described this, I guess this isn't really a spoiler, the dog walker who gets murdered, the way you describe him, so funny. You mentioned his like Build-A-Bear eyes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Talk about like the humor in this book. Did you set out wanting to write a funny book, or did it just kind of happen?
Yeah, for better or for worse, that is just sort of my natural tone. Yeah, that part came very easily to me. What actually is harder for me is the emotion of it all.
Okay.
So if I was just like left to my own devices to just like wild out in a room by myself, I would just like write silly little jokes all day. But that wouldn't really be a book, So I did have to work really hard to sort of go back and like, put some emotion into it, do like more some emo levels in there, like have some like character development, all of that. So the humor, that was like the fun, easy part for me.
Right. And it makes sense. I mean, every writer has their kind of natural strength, and then you build upon the others. But what inspired Murder Bites and like this kind of like dog cult mentality of this small South Carolina town? Yeah,
so it was kind of two-pronged. So I actually came up with the environment first. So I am originally from a small town in the South, outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. But I've lived in D.C. for about a decade. So I really was just struck by each time, like how, I went from D.C. down to where I'm from, back up to D.C., just like the really stark differences there and, sort of the assumptions that people in one place made about people in the other place. And I thought that was like a really ripe tension for a main character. So I have Margot as sort of this like, very cosmopolitan, like urbanite who moves down to South Carolina and immediately assumes the worst of all the people around her. But she comes to find out that she actually is kind of the problem.
She is the problem. It is her.
Yes. She is absolutely the problem. She's so judgy. So that was like that part of it. But then the dog part came in.
Yes.
My now husband and I got our dog, Ziggy, our French bulldog, a couple years ago, and we like did the classic, dink thing of like prolonging having kids. So we, completely treated our dog like he was a human baby.
A furry child, yes.
A furry baby. And so there was this dog bar in our neighborhood in Delray, R.I.P. Bark Social, no longer with us.
Yes,
but we used to take Ziggy there all the time, and it was like so ridiculous. Like you would pay like $25 to get your dog like a charcuterie board or like a puppuccino, and they would like do these like doggy day camps where there were like arts and crafts and all this crazy stuff. And I was like, I'm like literally living in a satirical novel. This is wild. And I just think it's so interesting. Like thinking about like, I mean, we had dogs growing up, but like my parents were like, they were dogs. They were like, they would like forget to take them to the vet and stuff. And like, you know what I mean?
Well, I feel like millennials in particular, like have this treat their pets like children.
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like very much our generation thing.
100%. There's been like so many articles written about it. Yes. For like delaying having children, yada, yada, yada. Anyway. So I just thought that was like so fascinating, and there was just so much to play with there.
Yes.
And it's been really fun because like everybody loves dogs. So it's like a fun, thing to like talk about. And
Yes, 100%. And also I want to note the reality show, the dog reality show Posh is spelled Pawsh.
Posh.
So
Posh.
good. So good. And so, I mean, it is officially out in the world. And the
Yeah.
day that we're recording this, it is like your release day. How does it feel?
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's been great. I was telling you, it's been a really nice day. Like it's wild because I mean, you have written a book.
Yeah.
You work on this for so long by yourself, right? And you can tell sort of like your friends and your family about it, but they can't really completely understand. And so it's sort of been this weird like secret little project. And it's funny because like I'm sort of like already so over it by now. I'm like I sent in the copy edits like months ago, but now other people are like reading it for the first time. And so it's like it's special. It's special to like get to share something that you've been working on so long with other people, and like my parents came up for it and all that stuff. So it's just, like it's really nice.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
I also wanted to go back to the book and talk a little bit about the dogs in the book, who are characters of their own.
Yes.
What was it like writing human characters versus dog characters?
Oh my gosh. Well, I did not have the dogs be like they are not a POV in the book. I do love books that do that.
Yeah.
Have you read The Road to Tender Hearts by Annie Hartnett?
No, but it's on my TBR list.
It's so good. But she does, Pancakes the cat has like a POV in the book. I did not do that. But the dogs kind of in the book are, maybe a bit more aware than actual dogs. So they kind of know what the humans are saying and stuff like that. Obviously humans were much more complicated and harder to write.
Very true, yeah.
But I loved the dogs. Like they were like, total characters in the book as well. Like Margot, the outcast, she has a mutt that she's named after a punk rocker, Sid Vicious. And, everybody else has these designer dogs. Like this woman, Tippy, has a pug named Pepe Le Pug.
And she like wears him in a
she
baby
wears him
born?
in a baby bjorn on her chest, as
so funny.
as one does. There's like a little wiener dog named Gunter.
I feel like you had a lot of fun like making up
I had
these
so
names.
much fun.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I would like literally just sat in my guest bedroom with my Google Doc and just like made myself laugh. So
that's the way to do it. Well, we got to go to break, but speaking of which, I want to talk to you about the writing process. So everybody, Murder Bites by Mimi Montgomery is out right now. And when we come back, we'll talk more. So everybody stay tuned and we'll see you soon. Welcome back to the Beltway Book Club, everyone. I'm your host, Ellen Meny, and I have been in conversation with Mimi Montgomery, the author of Murder Bites and a journalist with Axios. Mimi, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, so we talked about Murder Bites, but I love talking about the writing process behind a book. So talk to me about kind of the moment where you were like, I'm going to write this book.
Yeah, I'd always wanted to write a book. It was always sort of like a bucket list thing. But it's a cliche. I turned 30 and I was like, okay, time to buckle down, write a book. I knew I wanted to have kids, so I figured I should probably do it before I made my life more complicated.
Yeah, I feel that. Yep.
Yeah, and so I just started, like you said, I'm a journalist, so I just started waking up like early in the morning and writing for like 2 hours before work. I took a workshop at the Writers Center in Bethesda. Have you ever taken a class with them?
Yeah, I've gone to their events, but they're a great organization.
So great. Yeah, I took like their novel boot camp.
Nice.
And that was like really helpful to sort of like kickstart because I had paid for it. So I was like, you
have to.
I have to like write and show up. So it was like really good accountability. And then I just kind of like started chipping away at it.
Love it. And did it take a long time? Was it quick?
I wrote a draft in like a year.
Okay, yeah.
And then queried that and got my agent. And then we kind of worked on it a little bit together and sold it about a year later. And that was like 2 years ago. So then it's like obviously like a year of editing, all that stuff.
Right.
And just waiting.
And here we are.
Yeah, it's been 4 years in total.
I mean, as many books are, it takes a while. So.
Yeah, it does. And like I think especially like your first book, right?
Yes,
you don't
totally.
like have a deal or anything. So, some people it takes them like 10 years.
Right. It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
You mentioned writing before your job as a journalist. How did like journalism writing and fiction writing interplay for you?
Yeah, I think journalism has really helped me in that I'm not super precious about the process of writing fiction. Like I don't need some sort of like strike of inspiration to like sit down. Because like at my job, right, like I have copy due every day at like 4 p.m. and it's like even if it's bad, it's gotta be turned in.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's helped me, and that like really all I need is like a pair of noise canceling headphones, and I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
I could do it. So that was really helpful. And, I think my background is in magazine writing, feature writing. That's what I originally started doing. And so you can kind of be like more creative and like have a bit more of a voice there than just writing straight news. And so I think that was really helpful, and that I like had some time to sort of play around, find a voice, kind of like understood what made me work as a writer before I turned to fiction. So I felt like that was helpful because I was coming in with like a little bit of knowledge about that from having been a writer for so many years beforehand.
And speaking of your journalism experience, we've had you on Living Local before. We've interviewed you. Obviously, I've had you on this show as well. But is it weird now that now that Murder Bites is out and you're getting lots of interview requests, is it weird to be the one who's being interviewed?
Yeah, it's so weird. I'm like, this is so boring talking about me. I was like, people do not want to hear about this. I'm like, can I ask you some questions?
Right. So how do you, how's your childhood? Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird. But I mean, it's part of the process. And it's like, it's really nice to get to, talk to other journalists, talk to other people who understand the process as well, like you, you're a journalist and a fiction writer. So it's like, it's cool to have these conversations with people who get it.
Yeah, makes total sense. I wanted to shift gears a little bit and talk about kind of writing and childhood and books and all that stuff. So you've been wanting to write a book for like a long, long time, to the point where you have notebooks and notebooks from your childhood.
Yes.
Filled up. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, I was always sort of living in my own world. I was a little nerd. I spent a lot of time in my room.
Yep.
And I had tons of notebooks where I would like write like really bad poetry about like the JV soccer captain and
Oof.
I know. And
I mean, sorry, those oof is in like emotional, not oof is in like embarrassing.
I mean, it's probably
I relate, yeah,
a little bit of both. And write like really bad little stories and little plays, but I was, just really kind of like an imaginative kid. And I think honestly, one of the coolest parts of writing fiction is, we have to work really hard to get back to that, right? Because when you're little, like you can spend hours coming up with stories and daydreaming, and you don't see it as like wasted time or silly. But I think like as we become older, we just don't do things like that anymore. And writing fiction has really helped me come back to that part of myself and see it as like really important and something that's actually very worth giving time to.
That is such a great point. I do feel like not only in adulthood, but in the year of our Lord 2026, I mean, we are inundated with, stuff and busyness.
Yeah.
And so, that's a great point. Getting back to that childhood, like imagination.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I agree.
And speaking of childhood, do you have any books from your childhood that like you read and you were like, I could do this, or I want to do this?
Yeah. I don't know if I was like, I can do this, but those like Dear America books had a real chokehold on me. I was like, we got a Civil War girly having a flirtation with like, a dude that, milks cows. I was like, bring it on.
Right.
I was like, I'm here for it. I loved those books. And like the ones that were like the princesses, was like Cleopatra's like diary too. Oh my gosh. Wow.
So good.
Yeah. I loved those. And then I loved oh my gosh, I can't believe my mom bought me all these books. Like I like the Gossip Girl books and like the Click.
Classic.
Like I think about like her like spending her hard-earned paycheck on me reading those things, but I loved them and they were like fun and like frothy, and I was so into it. Yeah.
And it paid off because
Mom.
Mom, you paid off because you have a book out now. So shout out to the Gossip Girl books.
Yeah,
worth it.
Thank you. Yeah, it all worked out in the end.
Amen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have to go to break, but when we come back, I want to talk to you about more books and writing advice and what's next for you. So, Mimi, thank you so much. And everybody, we'll be right back with more Beltway Book Club after this quick break. Welcome back to the Beltway Book Club, everyone. I'm your host, Ellen Manny, and I have been chatting with Mimi Montgomery, who's the author of Murder Bites. She's also a journalist as well. Mimi, it's been great chatting with you, and I wanted to continue our conversation from the last segment about any books you've read recently that you want to recommend to the people.
Yeah, I just finished The Shampoo Effect by Jenny Jackson. Have you read it?
I've heard of that.
It's really, really good.
Okay.
It's really good. I think it was like the Read with Jenna pick or something this month. But it's great. And like Jenny Jackson, oh my gosh, like she talk about like just killing it. She's an editor, and she not only has had New York Times bestsellers with her last book and this book, but she's the editor that did like Yesteryear and like all these like really huge books. So she's just like killing it.
Yeah, for real.
Fronts. I know.
A goat.
Yeah, seriously. But that's a great book. I also have to shout out my friend Jess Goldstein's book Retro. Jess is a journalist here in DC. She's fabulous, a great writer, and her book came out earlier this summer, and it is about like a time travel agency where people, like, if you want to do like your bachelorette party and like the Roaring 20s, you can like travel back in time and do that. But it's actually based here in DC, and she reimagines the metro as like the time traveling mechanism.
Oh, I'm sad.
Yeah,
I'm sitting down for this.
Yeah, it's
this
great. And she's wonderful. So everyone has to check that out. And then also, I know everyone's been talking about this, but I don't know if you read this, but I was completely seated for Lena Dunham's memoir.
Oh, I haven't read it yet, but it's like been on my list.
Oh my gosh. I mean, she's a fabulous writer to begin with, but she has just had the wildest story.
Yes.
Like the amount of fame that she got so young, like, and the fact that she had like an HBO show when she was like 22 or something. It's a crazy story. I highly recommend.
It is, absolutely. It's been on my to be read list, so thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
And I wanted to go back to your writing a little bit to ask you if you have any advice for people who want to write books.
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest piece of advice is that there's really no shortcut. Like, you just kind of have to sit down and do it. I will say you can make it a little bit easier for yourself in breaking things up to be more approachable. So like a standard novel is like 80 to 90,000 words. If you are like, okay, I want to finish this in like 2 years, divide that by 2 years. You're like, okay, I got to write like 180 words a day.
Right.
You can try that. And then my other biggest piece of advice is really, really figure out what makes you singular as a writer, because this landscape is so saturated. I'm not just talking about books. I'm talking about, you're competing for people's attention with everything, podcasts, TV shows, TikTok. And so I think to really break through, you have to, either be writing a story that really only you can tell, or writing it in a way that only you can do. And I think that takes a lot of practice and time. But I think like people really, they want to know what makes you, and that's like what they'll gravitate toward.
That is such great advice. And it's so true. I agree with it 110%. Do you have any like emotional advice if people are going through the trenches of querying, submission, all that stuff?
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard, right? Yeah. And you kind of like have to be, I always say there's like a real fine line between faith and delusion, and you kind of always just gotta like catwalk across it,
right?
Because like you'll get so many no's, and you have to be like, actually, you're wrong. Like, I can do this,
right?
And just keep saying that to yourself. And so I think that really comes from having like a deep, just sense of self and an understanding of what you can do, because there's going to be a lot of rejection, and that's just the way it is. And so just stick with it and know that you have a story in you, and believe in yourself. And I know that sounds trite, but
it's true, though.
It's true.
You literally have to believe in yourself.
Yeah, you really do.
Do you think being in journalism helped you with rejection?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I knew not to take it personally. I mean, obviously, like, it still like hurt when you got a rejection from an editor, but I also knew that like it's business, right? And I'm used to like pitching, editors at work and having them be like, "That's not a good idea," or like shooting me down, right? And so I think that was super helpful, and it didn't feel so vulnerable to have like other people see my writing and what have you too.
Yeah, I mean, in journalism, you get used to no's.
100%.
Like every day, pretty much. So
yeah,
exactly.
Like, or people tearing your writing to shreds. Like,
right.
Like,
Yep, it's par for the course in our industry.
Yeah.
Well, Mimi, where are you going to be? Like, do you have any events coming up?
Yes. So people can find me if they want to come out to Middleburg on Friday.
Okay.
I'll be doing an event out there with Middleburg Books, which will be really fun. And then I am doing another event here in DC with Wonderland Books, actually at the Dog Bar in Logan Circle.
Oh, how convenient.
I know. Dog Days Social Club. I believe that's September 17th, and we'll be doing that in conjunction with Axios DC as like our book club.
Yeah,
so
nice.
if people want to come out with their own little fur babies, we're calling it Books and Barks. Get your book on, get your bark on, Be a good time.
I was going to say, is your dog going to make appearances at any or all of your author events?
I mean, all of them.
Maybe not all.
Oh my God. I do want to bring him to the dog bar. I feel like he would
Yes.
have such a great time, especially since our dog bar closed, RIP. Well, gotta let the man go live, you know? So yes, Ziggy will be in attendance there. I'm putting it out on the record publicly for all of his fans.
Excellent. Good. You heard it here first, folks. Well, where can people find you online, and where can people buy the book?
Yes, you can find me online. I'm on Instagram at Mimi Montgomery. At Mimi_Montgomery, I think. I don't know. Mimi Montgomery, Google it. And then I also have a Substack. And you can find the book like everywhere, pretty much. Amazon, but definitely go to your local indie and buy it there.
Love it.
Love to support local.
Yes. And we're running out of time, but real quick, are you writing another book?
Yes. See the way I said it? Yes. I am lightly working on something. I recently had my first child, and so I've been thinking a lot about motherhood and ambition and being a mom and capitalism, just, fun, light stuff. So I think the next book will touch on those themes, but TBD. It's all still evolving.
Love it. Well, Mimi, thank you so much for joining me. Big congrats on Murder Bites. Everybody, it is available wherever books are sold. And thank you all for watching the Beltway Book Club. Keep reading, keep writing, and I'll see you next time.